for 2 years. Last year, he donated his stem cells through the Gift of Life Bone Marrow Foundation to help save the life of a woman suffering from leukemia. He works for the Massachusetts Housing and Shelter Alliance, a nonprofit organization based in Boston, with a mission of finding solutions for ending homelessness in Massachusetts. He works with organizations throughout the state that advocate for homeless individuals to find housing, healthcare, and jobs. He credits much of his passion for the nonprofit field to the inspiration of the teams and the organizers of Relay for Life. He came out here today all the way from Boston to support his team, and because his little brother in his fraternity recently passed away from colon cancer, and he knows this is how he would have wanted his voice to be heard. Help me welcome Daniel.
Thank you. I cannot truly express in words how meaningful it is to be here with all of you committed fighters and devoted teams at the 5 College Relay for Life. As many of you are now experiencing, my college experience was a time in my life when I figured out who I really was. When I stepped forward to organize this event, I knew that I was fully immersed in something I truly believed in. I think about all the emotions it brought out in me, the friends I made, the sense of empowerment I drew when creating and uniting teams together, the spirit of hope for a better tomorrow. My involvement in the 5 College Relay for Life has genuinely inspired me. It inspired me to be leaders at the Boston and Brookline Relays during the past 7 years. It inspired me to have the courage to donate stem cells to an anonymous woman through the Gift of Life Bone Marrow Foundation. It inspired me to serve as a mentor in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program for 5 years. It inspired me to have tremendous compassion to care for people suffering from illnesses, particularly those who lack adequate access to health care. For the past 4+ years, I have worked to help get the homeless off the street and into safe, livable conditions. Everyone experiences times in their lives when they need help, and I believe it is our responsibility to do whatever we can to be there for people when they need it the most. As Relay for Life team captain for Alpha Phi Omega, I felt that it was my duty to ensure that my little brother in the fraternity, Brendan Conway, got involved in this inspiring event with me. He did so very willingly, not simply because this was a popular or fun event. He did this because he loved his fellow brothers and the 5 College community, and he felt a passion for ending cancer that none of us knew was coursing through the veins in his body. During the years of his dedication to this event, he did not know that he himself was the carrier of a life-threatening condition called Lynch syndrome, which predisposed him to developing colorectal cancer at a very young age, an age long before procedures for early detection are attempted by doctors. Lynch syndrome is a hereditary condition that planted a time bomb in his body that went off when Brendan was only 30 years old. A man with incredible strength, filled with hope and optimism for a bright future, was taken from this world just last month. His life was cut short while confronting the very scourge he fought so hard to eradicate. He did not have the chance to get married. He did not have the chance to have children. He did not have the chance to see much of the world or find his dream job. I asked Brendan, right before he found out about his cancer, where he would like to live in his future. He told me that he would like to own property in the Mission Hill neighborhood of Boston. Clearly, he was a man on a mission. I knew it. The other brothers in Alpha Phi Omega knew it. His family knew it. And any people he came in contact with knew it. He had goals and dreams, like all of us, and his life was cut short way too soon. I spoke with his father at the funeral, and I could not help but notice the striking resemblance he had with his son. When I told him that, his eyes teared up, and he said that he wishes he was half as strong as his son, who left behind many people who cared deeply about him and cherish his memory. And it is not only my fond memories of Brendan that drive my pursuit of challenging cancers and helping those inflicted with the illness. Earlier this week, I was informed that a 29-year-old woman fighting leukemia, to whom I donated stem cells, had passed away. Despite the unfortunate reality, I still feel proud knowing I helped to give her some strength and hope to live and enjoy the rest of her life cancer-free. To all of the caretakers who are joining us tonight, please understand that no matter what happens to your loved ones, you are giving them a great gift, the gift of hope and joy. I asked my fellow alumni brothers and my parents to join me here today. I did this not only to support this valuable cause and to honor Brendan's memory, but also I want them to see and enjoy how powerful the experience of relay is. To be surrounded by people who have endured similar losses and share a common desire to see a cure for cancer within their lifetime is a most powerful experience. It is such a rewarding feeling to know that you are part of the solution. You all should be proud of yourselves for taking time out of your busy lives to be here tonight. You can bet that somewhere out there, that loved one who you are thinking of and who drives your pursuit is smiling down upon you now. As you make your way through the silent lap, think of that person whose spirit surrounds us now. Think of their face. Think of their struggle. Think of their strong will to live, and watch you grow older and wiser. Always remember that when a loved one passes away, it is not as important to come to terms with it as it is to remember and share the memories and to help carry on their legacy. This is why I relay, and that is why we relay here together.
Thank you, Daniel, for speaking about your journey.